Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. Happy Friday, y'all. Ooh, baby, the drama is getting hot and heavy between Falynn Guobadia and Simon Guobadia. There are new reports coming out of Buckingham Palace in regards to race relations. And Tiffany Haddish has a new movie role. We're talking about that and a lot more. You know what to do. Grab your beverage, grab your tea. Let go. Hey beauty besties, happy Friday, and thank God it's Friday. How you doing out there, sugar? I hope you've had a great week, and I hope you're gonna have an even better weekend. Baby, let's talk. You know, on Wednesday, we talked about Naomi Osaka and how she withdrew from the French opening after the people tried to charge her $15,000 for fines for her not wanting to talk to the press, citing mental health reasons. Now, you know, we're all standing in support of Naomi Osaka. And I will say this, I am so grateful that a lot of other celebrities are coming out for support as well. You know who upped the ante and put their money where their mouth is? Calm, the meditation app. Exactly. How many of y'all got that meditation app out there? Well, apparently, sugar, you know, you download the app. It gives you all types of great sayings to calm you down and keep you centered. And there's a little membership fee attached to it as well. So it looks like they're using that membership fee for a good cause. They have announced that they are actually paying Naomi's $15,000 fine that she was charged. And they're offering up services to pay fines for other athletes that do not want to talk to the press, citing mental health as well. And I appreciate Calm saying that, you know, obviously, you know, health isn't just physical, it's mental. And if these athletes do not want to talk to the press because of their mental health, they are going to pay their fines. In addition to paying the fines, catch this, they're also matching the fines and they're donating it to a mental health organization. Come on, Calm, we see y'all. Just know, I don't know why I have the feeling that now that they're doing all this great donation, honey, that Calm membership fee might be going up too. I'm just saying. But at the end of the day, it's for a good cause. And I appreciate an app like this actually supporting. Because when you look at these other sectors of athletes, who else is doing this? When, you know, when people were taking a knee, nobody was offering to pay their fines or standing in solidarity. So I like the trend that we're seeing, and I hope we continue to see more support, not only for Naomi, really support for mental health, and for any athlete that really wants to utilize their platform to cause attention to the kind of the abuse and the mistreatment of them as athletes in and of itself. So good for them. Now, let's move on. Baby, it's summertime. How many of you all up there are trying to get a little Brazilian butt lift, a little BBL? Dr. Terry Dubrow from Botch, you know, I love that show, honey. They get all the good cases of bad plastic surgery and they try to fix it. Well, Dr. Terry, well, I guess I should call him Dr. Dubrow, child, but I'm gonna call him Dr. Terry because he's a friend of my head. Dr. Terry went on TMZ and said that the Brazilian butt lift is the most fatal plastic surgery you can get. Did y'all know that? I did not know that. I'm over here thinking people, and don't get me wrong, I do know any type of elective cosmetic surgery is always, there's risk to it of fatality, but I didn't realize it was so fatal. I just thought people wanted to walk around here looking like ants in and of itself and that it was safe or something, child. Well, Dr. Terry broke it down for us. He said that the butt has all of these small little veins that transport blood from the butt to the lungs to the rest of the body. And you know when they do these Brazilian butt lifts, honey, most people order it with a side of lipo, that they get the lipo out, they suck the fat out of the midsection, they make it into the butt concoction, and they inject it back into the butt. Well, if you get any ounce of fat into those small little veins, child, it can go to your lungs and you are a goner. So you know I got questions, right? What y'all plan on doing now? We all know that he said there's a high risk of fatality when it comes to a Brazilian butt lift. So are we gonna do a few extra squats in the gym? Are we gonna still go in for our little nip and tuck and get our lipo but hold the Brazilian butt lift? Or are we still going in for the Brazilian butt lift with a side of lipo? I need to know these things because summertime is here. I know y'all know all of these celebrities, allegedly, honey, and people are out here getting these Brazilian butt lifts. So are you erring on the side of caution, Or are you sending up an extra prayer to the maker upstairs and hoping that everything works out okay? Y'all tell me. Baby, the tea is getting hotter up in here, up in ATL. Now they actually have a reason to call Atlanta Hot Atlanta because the hot tea is overfloweth and spilleth, and I am here for it. All right, beauty besties, let's talk about it. Simon Guobadia and Falynn Guobadia have been going back and forth, as you know, with this whole divorce. And up until now, Simon has been slightly active on social media. Obviously, you know he and Portia are now a thing, honey, and all types of engaged. And Falynn has been relatively quiet. Well, baby, she is taking the lid off of her quiet. She's doing an interview with YouTuber Up and Adam, and she is breaking her silence.
Fans were speculating that you may have been cheating on Simon.
Simon doesn't get caught unless Simon wants to be caught.
He convinced you to join a show, and now he's engaged to another one of the cast members.
God, the balls on him.
You had this woman in your home. She met your family. She swam in your pool. Do you resent that?
Now, you know what makes it really hilarious for me? This 1-minute teaser is giving me all types of dramatic music like Surviving R. Kelly and an episode of Law and Order SVU. In addition, they dressed her all up in this virginal white outfit and sat her down with her classic box of tissue. But what I think is so hilarious is the editing for this. Let me tell you something. The way they edited this and the questions that Adam is asking, you know, he starts off with, so, he forced you to do Real Housewives of Atlanta. She met your family and she swam in your pool. Baby, that is the pool of petty for me, and I am here for it. And let me tell you why I'm here for it. Y'all really think that Portia in that pool turned her into a Jezebel? Y'all know I'm from the South. We call people Jezebels and floozies, honey. But I'm telling y'all, that wasn't the pool that did it. Portia's first time in Falynn's pool was not Portia's first time casting her Ursula spell on Simon Guobadia. I am sure that Portia had her eyes set out on Simon way before those Bravo cameras caught them, her, and her sister Lauren and Tanya all up in Falynn's pool, up in Falynn's house, while Simon was on the other side of the pool just keeping an eye out on things. Because y'all remember we said Shamia was the African plug, allegedly. Now, let's move on, because now that they've aired that this interview is coming up, Simon is hit back. And baby, Simon hit back hard, honey. He reached down into his deep, good old African bag of petty and pulled out all types of allegations. He posted this right here and said, this is the face of a cheating wife. Baby, shots fired. Pew, 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 pew. Duck. And he also accused Falynn of cheating with a friend, a mutual friend of theirs by the name of Jalen Banks. Now, Jalen actually posted this right here back in November, thanking Simon and Falynn for taking him out of the country on his first trip, and they went to DR. Then Jalen went ahead and cleaned up the edit and removed Falynn and Simon's name here, child. Now, I don't know about how true this is, but Simon also posted that Jalen started another account trying to run away from the truth, and on that account, Jalen posted photos of, you know, Falynn saying baby, had pictures of Falynn holding blue and white balloons because Simon said that Falynn is pregnant. Grab your tea. I told you it was hot. If Falynn is pregnant wearing this virginal white Mother Teresa outfit, I am done. Andy, Bravo, where are the cameras and why are y'all not in Atlanta right now starting up season 14? Because we need all of this. Please make Falynn a friend of the show. I need all the smoke, I need all the drama, and I need to see all these rumors and allegations towards Falynn cheating and possibly being pregnant come to fruition. Now, Falynn did hit back, and she also posted this screenshot talking about narcissists and anger and all this other stuff. So you know she talking about Simon, honey. Portia girl, something about me tells me that you're in danger, sis. But you know, that's just my business, my opinion, and my tea. Let's move on. You know what, before we move on, here's my call to action to y'all. Beauty besties, what y'all think about this? Because this tea is no longer just hot. This tea is spiked, honey, and for me, it should be spiked with a little bit of cognac because this is just too good to be regular hot tea. So what are your thoughts? And I will be watching this Up and Adam interview on June 11th, okay? Well, child, ever since Harry and Meghan blew the top off of Buckingham Palace, the palace and the queen have been under media scrutiny, and it has gotten even tighter and hotter. So an investigation has been launched into the queen's role into the British government. And a part of the investigation, they have found family documents, family documents dating to 1968 at the National Archives from the queen's chief financial manager. And let me tell you what those documents said. Let me grab my notes. According to the Queen's financial manager, people from ethnic minority backgrounds were allowed to be employed as domestic servants, sounds about right, in the royal family household, but were banned from holding clerical jobs, child. Baby, I don't know if y'all know, but in 1970, there were equality laws put into place. Well, word on the street and the facts were that the Queen was exempt for adhering to those equality laws. But a spokeswoman for the palace said the claims based on these secondhand accounts of conversations from over 50 years ago should not be used to draw or infer conclusions about modern day events or operations. Secondhand, ma'am, this was all firsthand because it was written on the paper at the National Archives and their family documents. Now here's what I got to say. Is water wet and is Ray Charles blind? Because if you're not going to tell me that these colonizers that came over here to the U.S. that fled Europe, they were trying to flee for poor treatment and for religious freedom, that they did not come over here and give us 250 years of poor treatment, that was not some kind of learned behavior that they got from someplace else and or heard about or witnessed back on over across the pond. So for you to tell me that this was secondhand, that I just can't believe it. Not to mention, they're also saying that the employees could not complain for unfair treatment because they were banned to because they worked at the palace. Now, here's my thing. They couldn't complain. The palace is saying because they couldn't complain like the normal people could outside of the palace because the palace had internal processes to handle all types of complaints. Well, we saw how that worked. Look at what Meghan and Harry had to do. They had to flee across the pond because their complaints weren't being heard. So obviously we know the system someplace is broken, right? Now my question is, do y'all, because you know there's a difference between the firm and the queen. And the queen is the head of the firm and she's the face and the figure of it all. Do you think the queen knew what was happening? And do you think she was okay with how it happened? And obviously, you know, times change. Do you think that the queen implemented change or was told about the change and followed suit? Because to me, the firm controls it all, and they basically have to say yes or no, and if they say no, then they get outed, booted, and get their stipends and everything else, snatch it away. A la Harry, Meghan, and little baby Archie. What that baby have to do with all of this? Nothing. But that's how the firm works. So what are your thoughts here, beauty besties? Do we believe that the firm is still a little racist? Because y'all know, according to Prince William, he and his family aren't racist. I got my opinion. Y'all know I think, as much as I'm fascinated about this family, y'all know I think this queen knew about it. And I think it's just one of those things where times may have changed, her views may have softened, but that firm controls it all. And that's just kind of how it goes. But let's move on. 1 time for the culture, 2 times for the snaps. So, Tiffany Haddish has been busy. She's been hosting, she's talking about adopting, and now she's taking on the hardest role of her life. She's playing Florence Griffith Joyner in a new biopic coming soon. And I'm here for it. For y'all don't know FloJo, she's the fastest woman in the world, and she was known for her iconic one-legged bodysuits, her fabulous nails, and mother passed away back in 1998 due to seizures. So, with that being said, Tiffany is taking on this role. I like this look for Tiffany because it's not a comedy role. It's not a goofy role. Tiffany actually has to embody the role of somebody who was a whole human and who we know in history. And the cute thing about it is she's not only an executive producer of the movie, but FloJo's husband, Al Joyner, is also the executive producer of the movie. And he's training her as well. Come on, Tiff. She better be in the... I need Tiffany to serve us up a la Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do With It, Angela Bassett special, and give us body, yaddy, yaddy, and a performance for her life. Tiffany has the potential here to do this right and get herself a whole Oscar. And I'm here for it. So what are your thoughts here? She's playing somebody iconic. and I love it for the culture. And on that note, guys, I got to go. But before I get out of here, you know it's Pride Month. Happy Pride to all of my fellow LGBTQIA plus and allies. Let this month, because it is Pride Month and it's more than just parades, but it's about awareness. Let this month heighten your awareness. Let this month honor those that have paved the way for us and are no longer here. And let this month also foster a sense of inclusivity and leave a trail of glitter behind. So with that being said, let the games begin and do something that is going to uplift, inspire, and celebrate the diversity in our human culture. Now, on that note, I got to go. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video if you like, and leave me a comment. Most importantly, check the notifications and make sure they're turned on. Who loves you? I do. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.